In this tutorial, I will show you how to import and export a video file in and out of Pro Tools. There are a couple of ways to do this. In a blank Pro Tools session, go to File, Import, Video, and select the video from the location it has been saved. You'll have the option to add this to a new video track or the clips list, and on the new track, either at the start, at a selection point, or at a spot you can designate. Finally, you have the option to import the audio that may be with the video. Alternatively, you can create a video track by going to Track, New, then click on the middle track type drop-down, choose Video, then click on Create. Now when you go to File, Import Video, and choose your video, you'll have the additional option of adding this video to the master video track, and whether you want to clear the playlist on that track on import of the new video. We will leave this blank as there is nothing in the master video track, and we will leave the import audio box ticked. Once we click on OK, Pro Tools will prompt us to choose a folder to save the audio files. This is usually within the main Pro Tools session file you have created. Once you have the correct folder, click Open. Your video engine should enable if it hasn't already, and then the session will populate with the video and the audio file on an audio track directly below it. The video window itself can be moved about the screen, resized by grabbing the corner and moving in or out, and closed by either clicking on the X in the top left corner, pressing Command or on Windows Control and the number 9 on a numeric keypad. This opens and closes the video window. And you can also select or deselect this from the main window menu at the top. Click Window, then down to Video, and click there, either on or off or on. Please note you can mute or solo any audio dialogue that came in with any video, which is helpful if you do not want to include any of this original material in the composition you will create. For the purposes of this tutorial, I will include the original audio as I will not be making any changes or additions, so I will make sure that this track is not muted. To export this video with the finished audio composition you will have created, please make sure all tracks are selected, then head to File, Bounce Mix. Give it a file name as needed, and in the file type drop-down choose MOV, after which you may see a warning advising the video in the timeline is not supported for same as source export. This will be due in part to the codec for the original video not being installed or possibly not supported in your version of Pro Tools. This should not make a difference, as you will have an option further along for the transcode codecs. First, having scanned the audio options, we will leave these as is, although here you can change the compression, sample rate, bit depth, etc. here if you wanted to. Next are the video export options. DNX HD was developed by Avid and ProRes by Apple. Both are high quality, complete video files with embedded audio. Historically, DNX HD would obviously work better in Avid's Media Composer and ProRes better in Apple's Final Cut Pro. But these days, both of these codecs work very well in all modern video editing software. H.264, on the other hand, is highly compressed, meaning small files, but making more work for video editing software. So this and the newer H.265 codec, which compresses even more efficiently, so produces even more smaller files, and even less bandwidth is needed. These are perfect for exporting completed videos straight out for immediate web streaming, but you might want to choose ProRes or DNX HD if there is still a good deal of more detailed video editing to be done. Once you've selected the correct codec for your needs, move on to the file destination, which will usually default once again to a location within your session file's main folder, or you can select to be prompted on bounce, or you can choose a location directly. Then choose whether you would like the exported MOV to be re-imported for checking on export. I will choose not to in this case. And finally choose between offline or real-time bounce, by leaving offline ticked or unticked. Then click on Bounce. Once finished, the bounced MOV file to include your composed material as included in the tracks will become available in the selected location and will be ready for upload or sharing.
Thanks for watching Spitfire Clips. Let us know if it was too long, too short, too fast, or too slow in the comments down below. Hit like if we answered your question, and subscribe for more clips, tips, tricks, and exclusive Spitfire content.